Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Okay, let's get into fixing those collard greens that ended up a little too salty. A common kitchen mishap that's thankfully quite fixable without having to discard your delicious efforts. The first and often most effective strategy is simple dilution. You need to increase the overall volume of your dish with unsalted liquid or ingredients, effectively spreading the existing salt thinner across a larger quantity of food. Begin by adding a cup or two of plain water, unsalted chicken or vegetable broth, or even just fresh, unsalted collard greens that you've quickly chopped and added to the pot. As these new ingredients cook down, they'll absorb some of the excess salt and expand the dish's volume. Remember to stir well and let it simmer for a bit. Then taste and repeat this process gradually until the salt level is more palatable, always adding small amounts and tasting before adding more to avoid over-diluting or changing the flavor profile too much. Another excellent method involves using starchy ingredients to absorb the excess sodium. Peeled, quartered potatoes, for instance, are fantastic for this. Simply add a few pieces to your pot of collards, let them simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, allowing them to soak up the salt, and then carefully remove them before serving, as they will have absorbed a significant amount of the unwanted saltiness. Similarly, a small handful of uncooked rice tied in a cheesecloth sachet or even a few slices of plain bread can be placed directly into the greens to absorb salt, though these also need to be removed before serving. Beyond dilution and absorption, you can also balance the flavors by introducing elements that counteract the perception of saltiness. A splash of acidic liquid like apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, or fresh lemon juice can work wonders, as acidity brightens the dish and can cut through the intense salt flavor, making it less pronounced on the palate. Start with a teaspoon and gradually add more, tasting after each addition. Sweetness is another balancing act. A pinch of sugar, brown sugar, or even a tiny dollop of molasses can mellow the saltiness, creating a more rounded flavor profile. But be careful not to make your savory greens too sweet, so add just a quarter teaspoon at a time. If you have any unsalted cooked ham hocks, smoked turkey, or even just some fresh onions and garlic, adding these in small, unsalted quantities can also help by increasing the overall volume and introducing new, unseasoned flavors that help to distribute and mask the salt. Finally, if all else fails and your greens are still a touch too salty, consider how you'll serve them. Pairing them with bland, unsalted sides like plain white rice, unsalted cornbread, or mashed potatoes can help balance each bite, as the unsalted accompaniment will dilute the saltiness of the greens as you eat them together. The key throughout all these steps is patience and frequent tasting. Always taste after each adjustment to ensure you're moving in the right direction and don't overcorrect. With these simple tricks, your overly salty collard greens are entirely salvageable, transforming them from a kitchen mishap into a perfectly seasoned, delicious side dish. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe for more cooking tips and tricks.